saying I'm live again, guys, but it's not. I had to start like a whole new video. And so this is kind of like testing to see if it's going to work now. I'm so sorry. Something always goes wrong. I couldn't have planned it any more than I did. All right, here I went live again. You want to check? As I hear myself yelling. Yeah, did it just pop up on your feed or? I hear myself.
Yeah, send me a notification. JaneDoe is live.
Okay, well, hopefully people find it now. All right, well, I guess I'll start over. Thank you. What a mess. Okay, hey, Aaron. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely technical issues. I got my husband in there, and I'm like, okay, I just had to create a whole new live. So, what a mess. All right, thank you. Love you. Oh my gosh, what a mess. Yes, I can see your chat. Oh my goodness. I don't know what went wrong. I actually just unplugged my microphone. I don't know. I couldn't have planned it anymore. And I was like, I think there was like 5 people here and I was in it and I was in my zone explaining the rollers and I look up and it was like disconnected. And then he said it was saying it was private. So what a mess. But okay, we're here. Sorry, I did unplug the microphone because I have no idea if that was what was affecting it. But we're here, we're back, and now we can do rollers. Oh my gosh, and I'm so glad you're here because you know so much. Oh, and it just cut you off. Oh, gosh. I planned this one out more than, because you learn as you do each one, and I thought I had this one. I was going to be on point with, like, the timing. Of course, it goes out. I don't even have it on my Wi-Fi so that doesn't happen, and it still happened. Okay, but we're here. I see there's like 3 of you. So now we can get restarted. I'm so sorry. All right, I'm guessing you're probably going to be messaging that cool hair stuff that you were talking about. But I wouldn't blame you if you didn't want to retype it. I always try doing talk text and it's just a mess. Okay, I guess we'll just start over. So I got the Velcro rollers. I'm going to do dry, or not dry, but like heatless styling. I'm going to use just a little bit of water, just a little bit of dampness because we're going to be bleaching my hair. And I did schedule my haircut. It's for the 27th. So we're good to go on that. So I just got to protect my ends until then with the bleaching and everything. Hair must change hot to cold, wet to dry. Yes. Okay, good. I was hoping that about the wet to dry. I did notice, I guess I started a whole new video. But yeah, I was going to say that everything that I'm doing, because a little bit of research I did, because I was just saying I haven't done rollers since beauty school, like over 15 years ago. I can't remember exactly if it's like 17 years. But I was saying I just did the wet ones, for the shampoo sets. So I did have to look this up a little bit. And yeah, she was saying like you're going to want to do like a heat styling if you're doing them that way. Unless you're doing what we're doing, which would be wet to dry. But basically everything I'm going to be doing with mine wet to dry, you would curl your sections with like a straightener or curling iron, heat. Because like you were saying, I already forgot. My brain is so... Because, you need it to go from the warm to the cool in order for it to work, right? Because the curls form... The curls form when it's cooling. All right, I'm going to move on because now I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore. I'm excited to work on wigs too. That's going to be a whole nother ball game, isn't it? I haven't done anything since mannequin heads. So yeah, so these are specific like with the Velcro for, like this kind of styling. If you're going to want tighter, more like defined curls, this is for like volume and waves is what I'm going for. But, first of all, the bigger this is, then the more volume you're going to get and more of like the wave. And then the smaller that your roller is, no matter what you're using, it's going to be a tighter curl, create more of a curl. But you'd probably want to go and do like the wet, smooth ones for that kind of stuff. Oh, then that's good that I'm trying to do a lot of this because, yeah, the wigs I have so far are synthetic. I'm trying to save up for a human hair wig just because there's something I really, really want to color. So today we're going to do as much volume as possible, and I'm going to try and do it without any heat. If I do have to pull out the blow dryer, it's just going to be cool air from like far away, because I'm not going to try and dampen it too much. I'm going to try and just take care of my ends at the same time, because like I said a million times, I'm going to be bleaching it. I have a new video coming up in the morning, and then after that one, you won't see me again with this hair, because I'm going to be bleaching it. So I'm going to do my best to section yours. So you're going to want to go the size of your roller, and well, for now, just for the sectioning, I'm going to want to go the size of my roller, if not like a little bit smaller, and just section like that mohawk section back. The sectioning is horrible today. So shaky. You guys will get to see my roots now, my gray hairs. So yeah, I do have my haircut video coming up. I'm excited about that. Not video, but I'm getting my hair cut on the 27th. And we should be all done dyeing it and bleaching it by then, so that'll be nice. She'll be able to cut off any dead ends. And I'm thinking about maybe shaving up just the back of my neck just a tiny bit, because those baby hairs, like it's just such a pain, and it's so hot, and I feel like all I'm doing is damaging them. So I kind of might go that route for the summer. So my sectioning might not be the best, but I just really want you guys to kind of get a good idea of what to do. Like I said, I'm super beginner, but I looked up enough to kind of give us a fair chance here. So I just did my mohawk section because that's what I'm going to do first. I only have 6 of these, which is enough for what I want to do. I want to get a lot of volume up here and get some volume right here. I'm not trying to mess with my ends too much. So I'm going to kind of pull this other hair out of the way, so it's all easier to work with that. Oh, still trying to catch my breath here. Yeah, I did see a video, and she was using them, and luckily she explained some ways to try to get them not caught, but that was one of the issues. So hopefully this will help. But yeah, I'm wondering, I think with wigs though, if I was working on a wig, what kind do you use? Would you use like the ones I used in beauty school, like the more, where you get the hair like really wet and use like a curl gel or something, and then put them on the non-Velcro ones? Does that work better for the synthetic? I haven't done anything with my synthetic wigs. I need to. I'm having so much fun doing all these things. Lower my chair a little bit. I can't go lower. Put you guys up a little bit so you can see the top. So, oh gosh, yeah, the beginning of the other video cut off. So there's like 3 kinds that you can do. There's an on base, a half base, and like an off base. I'm going to do on base, which is basically when I roll my roller, I'm going to set it right where I section it. And I'm going to be sectioning, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm going to be sectioning how far apart this is. So I'm going to set it right here, and that's how I'm going to pick my section. And so when I do my hair, I'm going to have it sit right on that section. If you're doing a half base, you're going to want to move it a little more. And then for the off base, you'd be completely off base of your hair. And that's going to judge your volume too, which so is the size of the rollers. Oh, I missed what you said. Threw those out. I think I got these ones off Temu. And yeah, I was definitely curious to try them. All right, so I'm going to just basically go for the most volume. And oh my gosh, my hands are so shaky. It's driving me crazy. This might not be the best in the world of anything, sectioning wise and stuff, but as long as you have the general idea, you'll be able to kind of do it too. And I feel like with everything, the more practice that you have, the better you get at it. But this is just not my day for being perfect today. All right, so here's my first one. And I can already tell, yeah, that kind of caught in some of my hair. So here's my first section. I'm just going to get it slightly damp. Speaking of which, Aaron, I just bought off Amazon. It didn't come yet. Like, what is it? A boar's kind of brush. I can't think. Boar's hair brush. And I heard that's supposed to be like really good for my hair and my ends. I'm hoping that that'll make a difference. So here's my section. Oh gosh, I don't know if it might be a little too wide actually. This section is a little bit wide. I'm just going to roll with it. You really want it to be a little bit less than that. I got 4 of these that are going back. So, all right. So I have this with just some warm water. I didn't mix anything in with it. I have a mister one, but my son already mixed some of like his own concoctions in there. So I'm just going to get my hair damp and just a little bit. Like ideally, I want these to be dry within 15 minutes or 30 minutes. Oh, good. Yeah, because I'm going to try those for the first time. And then for me, since I don't want to use like hairspray or anything too much, I have like this Bedhead Ego Boost we just did a video on for this like ends. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my ends to hopefully help since they're kind of tragic and help them go in Velcro and kind of put it through the rest. My hair is slightly damp. And I have a little bit of, I do have this defining curl cream. I'm just going to put just such a tiny bit just so that it doesn't over wet my hair with the water. I just want this to dry within a decent amount of time. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit just so it has something in there. A little bit of something. And this stuff is really good, really cool. I like it. We did it on like our little curly hair live video. Oh, my ends are so sad. So I'm going to want to go straight up so I can have the roller come down on the base. And one tip I did see someone make was with the very ends of the hair. And she said not to like stick them into this. Yes, the papers. This is like giving me such nostalgia now. So she kind of said to go like an inch or so up from the ends and then just kind of, I need to go straight up. And then just kind of set it on there. And then lightly kind of set that and roll these really gently. They don't need to be super tight like when you're doing the wet ones. And it's a little bit fluffier than I wanted it. And I have 2 different kinds of clips. I have these and I have these that came with pretty cheap, but someone must be walking by. And then you're going to want to clip down here. You're not going to want to clip it anywhere else. This one is, see, that's what happens when you don't measure it right. It didn't fit all the way on. I took too big of a section. So hopefully that'll just be fine anyways. Actually, no, I'm going to re-roll this one. Sorry, guys. That's a mess. Oh, I can just hear it. Not enjoying that. I can see what you mean. I wish I would have gotten that right the first time. That did help putting the roller on and not kind of shoving my ends into it. But these are already kind of making this like a staticky mess. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. If I would have had these parted correctly, like I was just saying, that would not have happened. I'm meaning to, and I want to. It's so funny. Did you guys want me to do that as like a long form video? Yeah, I suppose, because I don't know if you guys want to do that as a live or a long form. It's up to you. But it's funny when you see why I have it pulled out. It's sitting in my room. I stare at it every day. I love it so much. I know that this first one got me. It doesn't help that I kind of went into this without practicing first. I was just like, I'm going to go in. I'm going to do it. So if anybody else is kind of trying this for the first time, hopefully we can... Hopefully my beginnerish will help anyone else's beginnerish. So like, yeah, I didn't put the ends all the way on. I went about an inch up. I'm just going to lightly set those on there and roll it down. Like you don't have to be super tight. I did a little better on that one. I feel like it's still a little off base, but we're just going to go with it. I just want volume. If you were using a heating tool, you basically would have taken your straightener or whatever curling iron, and you would have made that curl kind of go in that direction and then put the roller so that it would have the heat. So that as it's cooling, it's forming that curl. And like we're going wet to dry, so it's not really an issue here. Wow, this is so much easier to do. on mannequins, huh? And I already know that that section's too wide, so we're just gonna move on. I feel like I'm gonna spray that a little bit. It's just a little frizzy. I already have that curl cream in there, and so that should just kind of help set that. We're looking for big wavy volume, people, in less than 30 minutes, or I kind of got off to a slow start because of the camera going out messed me up. I bet, yeah, on the bass guitar. Okay, so it's funny that you brought up the guitar thing because I'll tell you guys probably in my bleaching video because we'll have more time to hang out while I'm bleaching my entire head. But my husband got me and him tickets to a concert, and it's like a really big deal to me. And so it's funny you bring up my bass guitar because the band we're going to see is the ones that made me want to start playing bass guitar when I was younger. Heat rollers, take out each one, keep the curl, and use my roller clips to clip the hot curl. I wish I could do. I guess I used to use a lot of heat on my hair. So this has definitely been a challenge for me having to kind of figure this out. All these different ways to be good to my hair. I got that defining curl cream. I'm just so bad. I'm just putting like a little glob right there so I can grab it. I don't need like a whole bunch. Just enough. Keep it clipped until cool. I did hear that another good way, speaking of keeping it clipped until it's cool, is I guess when you take them out, you're going to want to go last to first to try to stop some of the tangling. Maybe I have to lower my chair. I'm already too low. You guys can't see my hair. It's too long. So I'm going straight up, lightly putting the ends, not trying to get them all smushed into the Velcro. I'm going straight down. These are almost becoming like the half base I was talking about, where it's like a little bit off base. But it's still turning out a little bit more organized than I thought. So we're good. We got this. We're there. You know what? Actually, with the heat styling, I just realized I am going to get my hair cut finally. So I think after that, with the bright colors we're going to have in, we should try some like light heat styling. Sure, as long as I have a good heat protectant, that'd be pretty fun. So if that's something you're interested in, if you think I should try like maybe hot rollers or doing this with a hot iron or just any kind of those types of things. All right, so I got a little bit of moisture in there, curl cream, and then we're gonna go to the sides. And my hair is so much longer than I thought, so you guys can't, well, you'll be able to see the sides in just a second. So, trying to be gentle with my hair. These days, I wash in my section and do something to it and use my clips. I missed the very end of that. Hold on. Oh boy, this is hurting my arms. I'm putting some of that split end mender from Bedhead on these ends right here because they look like they just need a little bit of extra love. Stuff, I really like it. Oh, but you can tell they're so damaged. Okay. All the way up. Go about an inch up from the ends. Lightly set the ends and then go straight down. Oh, this one might be my best one yet. Can you guys see that one? It's like right, I think I got it right on there. Nice. Now I'm doing these for all the basic front volume. I know you can also, if you do this part and the sides, if you have like hair hanging down or on the back, you can go and curl that, if you're using heat styling. Oh my gosh, hair crimping. Sorry, I'm getting a little warm. That was a style. I feel like my hair crimps itself. Un momento. It's hard work. We got 3 left. I honestly thought I was going to have to use 4 for the top. Now I have a weird number 3 here. All right, let's go to the sides. My hair is so insanely hot in the summer. I don't use this comb too much. Okay, so same thing going down the sides. I got 3 left. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with that third one. Maybe I'll throw another one somewhere. But for the sides, there's also different things you can do if you're gonna roll it, you know, either towards your face or away from your face. It's all kind of a personal preference type thing. And you can also, I always suck with the vertical or horizontal. I think this is, but you get what I'm saying. So basically, you can move it either way. You can have it like going down this way, or you can turn them this way and come in. So it kind of depends on how you want to do your volume and everything. I think I should try and do the crimping. I think that would go good with my hair, because sometimes I feel like it's, when it's in the limbo of like the half crimped, it doesn't make sense. So maybe that would help. So let's see, since I have 3 left, I think I'm just going to do the ones that go sideways to give me some volume with this right here, with the size that these are and everything. I kind of wish that these were bigger. There's the flies back. So I'm going to just go ahead and same thing, how we measured the top. You're going to want to measure that to the size of the roller. And go and make your section going back. That one might be actually a little bit too big. It's kind of hard actually right with my little baby hairs. It's kind of messing up my whole thing I was going for at the front. Yeah, I should have rolled it the other way. What's the accordion? Accordioning it. I was gonna ask too if you just like braid it really small or braid it smaller. Would that make a difference, or kind of do the crimping thing? Curl cream. This stuff smells so good. Oh, okay. A size down from like these, or because I know they have them bigger than this, or oh my gosh, this whole front piece is driving me nuts. It's becoming personal now. All right, and then I'm gonna go section it to where, oh, I guess I could have just gone with this right here. Duh. Over here trying to complicate things. And actually what I should have done is pulled this hair back out of the way before I even started on this part here. Sorry about the fly, guys. I'm still like in shock a little bit because I just drove my car earlier. Okay, size down from what I'm using. For more of the curls, right? Would that make like bigger curls? Because that's what I was wondering. I'm like, I think this size is going to make it more like volume and waves, huh? Not so much. See how I'm setting these like an inch up from my ends, and I'm like lightly setting them on and then rolling it. And I'm not like going super, super tight with these. My baby hairs are going to be there regardless. Sorry about that. Okay, see, that's good. Yeah, I'll have to get a pack with like different sizes. I definitely, when I got these, it was when I actually got my wigs off Temu like a while ago. And I almost forgot I had these, and I thought it would be fun to try them. So yeah, now that I figured if it went well, I could continue trying different sizes and ways to do this. I'm so glad that I've honestly, I would not even know any of that about the synthetic wigs, and I've been excited to try messing with some of my wigs. So I'm sure hair cutting them is going to be so different, huh? Ah, yes. This one from the back. Sorry, I can't like feel my hands, you know, because my neuropathy, so it's kind of weird for me trying to do stuff when I can't see it. A little piece came out there, nothing too crazy. No, I have not tried the bendy foam rollers, but I also have been seeing a lot of videos with those, so it's definitely something I kind of want to check out. There's so many cool things out there. Yeah, and I'm already down only one roller. Like I said, I just had this set here. I didn't have like a huge set of these or different sizes. So I'm hoping that this will kind of give us a good enough idea. And then I'll be able to look back at the comments and get some different sizes ones or do what other kind of stuff you guys want to do. That's what yeah, because I remember them with like the shampoo sets. And then we'd have to then rat tail them after all that work and get them all snarly and then make them look all big and perfect. And then you have to comb all that out again. I didn't like those out. That was me. That was me. Sorry, my elbow hit the wall. Oh, good. The fly's out of here. I'm shutting the door. I got the fly out. All right. And then I think for right here, since I'm out of rollers, at the very least, I'll just lightly spray it and do a quick kind of big braid to give it some volume because I don't want to pull the heat out. And my hair definitely would need more of these. And then I'll put one on the other side. Then maybe just do like a light cold air from the blow dryer. But I think most of these are actually already dry up there. So, but maybe that'll just give it just a little bit of something. I don't think braiding this part of my hair is going to do too much, but at least it'll hopefully give us the waves. Oh, God. I didn't even think about that. I'm excited to get my brush now. Oh, this is struggling. Struggle. Fly. Carmen Vintage Heat Roller. Ah, that's so cool. Got my hair wet now. Doesn't I thought I got the fly out of here. What's this one? They're in cahoots. It's messing up my concentration. No, I was gonna say though, today was nuts. I drove my car and I'm not used, like they just had to fix it. And I guess I've been driving it around and I knew it had a loose tailpipe. So they came to pick it up to fix that. I finally saved up for that. And as they're driving it, I guess basically at the end of the day, they had to do like brakes and rotors or something. And I got, luckily they were nice and they gave me a good deal. So it was like really affordable. Like everything all together they had to do with the tailpipe, everything was like $400 instead of like thousands. And the thing is next week I'm going to that big doctor's appointment that I always talk to you guys about. And I was going to have both my oldest and my youngest kiddo, those two with me. And basically he said if I would have went on the freeway, like it could have been really, really, really bad basically. So I just, 1 minute I'm stressing because I had a random car repair. And the next minute I'm just glad that I got it fixed. Because that's just like how close it was. It just kind of, I'm still kind of like, and then I went to drive it earlier and I just realized like the night and day difference of the car. It was so obvious. And I said, well, I lived in the Midwest for so long. I got used to driving like the beaters and I just thought it was normal enough. So I just thought I'd share that story with you guys. So, because I know it's hard to keep up with like car repairs and stuff, but kind of like not going to the doctor and ignoring stuff, like just maybe kind of have to push yourself to do it, right? Yes, to car repair. Because it's just like I still haven't kind of processed it because yeah, it was just it would have been really easy for me to put that off a little longer, especially because my oldest, breaking my heart, but he's going to be visiting family in July, and so you know I almost thought, well, I won't be driving that much, but just do it, man. They barely even made it to the shop. It's like, what? All right, so this is going to be our last I can't believe I only have one more of these. Like, I'm sorry, but if you guys did like this, I wouldn't mind doing this again. And after I get my hair cut on the 27th, I'll be able to do some more like heat styling. I'm just like literally about to bleach my hair. If not tomorrow, then the next day. And like I said, I have a new video going up tomorrow. It does have to do with bleach, just not on my hair per se. And then right after that video, it's going to be my roots and then the rest of my hair. But I was going to say, if you guys want me to go live the morning of my haircut while I'm getting ready, and give me any ideas that you guys might want for maybe the back lower where the baby hairs are, because I'm going to have to do something. I know I already said that actually in the beginning of the video, sorry. My memory is not good. And I am backwards because I'm looking way too many different directions. Oh my gosh, this one's bad. It's like the first roller. You know what? It's like not perfect, but honestly, it's the last roller. Let's just go with it. No one's gonna, I mean, some people do things perfect the first time, but not usually everybody. All right, good enough. There, we got those in. And then we're at 31 minutes, so yeah, well, I think I'll probably just do some of that cool air from the blow dryer. Wire mesh roller sick. That's what I was thinking too with the undercut. I saw, hey, I was like, wait, that's someone new on here. Hey, Misty. This is we've been discussing rollers. This is our first time. I missed, what was the other one? Yeah, wire mesh rollers. That sounds cool. And you know what, Erin, I do need to get them for the wigs because like I said, I want that human hair wig too for coloring, but I definitely want to keep, sorry, my hand's in the camera. Yeah, and then the undercut with the pattern, I saw some people kind of dye patterns in there too, and I'm like, that would just be nice for summer because, yeah, I definitely got nervous about the rollers and the tangling. That's why, honestly, right now I'm just braiding this bottom part. But actually, this would be a good time to show you. Let me show you guys the back. Here's what they look like. Sock King says, hey, Misty. No, like back here, can you guys see, like, still, well, you guys remember when I bleached it and these baby hairs kind of broke off? And they weren't long to begin with. So I don't think I need to go up super high, but like they just get wrecked from me sweating and my hair is so thick. Like they're always damaged, they're always wet, they're always sweaty, they won't keep color. Yes. Oh, I like that flower pattern. Got yours on Amazon. Hey, Taylor. Flower. I like that flower pattern. I should look up patterns. You got yours on Amazon. The rollers, the mesh. I'll have to check that out. Exactly. Mine's always breaking under there. I'm just over it. Oh, yeah. Pin curls. Thank you for that. I know they were bugging me. Yeah. So I think I'm going to do that with the back of my hair. It's on the 27th I'm going in. But if you guys want like really early in the morning, maybe I'll just hop on live and just put on makeup and see any final thoughts. Yeah, and that's another thing I was wondering, like triangle or cross, but I would really like to do like dye patterns into it too, or maybe should I cut a pattern? I know it's going to be hard for me to dye a pattern like this, but I was thinking I could always do a stencil, maybe, type thing, so I don't have to physically see too much. I'm digging these. I'm digging the mesh rollers idea. So yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing back there. And honestly, my hair should kind of, hopefully this should give me some of that volume. I know I could have used mousse and all this stuff. And if you guys are out there watching and you are going to try rollers, like you could use mousse, all kinds of different things. I'm just doing a light curl cream because like I said, I'm bleaching in my ends and I just don't want to. Exactly, we love a challenge. Challenge accepted. I used to love watching, well, it's still good, I just don't watch it anymore, but How I Met Your Mother. That was a cute show. Cute. I swear. My hair just, as soon as it's wet, it's such a pain. The wig, yeah, and gosh, wigs like in their own are definitely in like their own category. Just researching when I got the kind of synthetic ones and just researching like human hair wigs and looking at how people take care of them and wash them and how much different they are. I mean, it's definitely not going to get boring. And there's definitely a lot to learn. Thank goodness. Thank goodness you're here. The color, what color am I doing next? It's a secret. I mean, but it's gonna be, I do know for sure. Okay, I can give you guys a little spoiler because it's gonna be soon because I'm gonna be bleaching it. But I can tell you, I'm putting that split end, more of this split end around the ends of my hair. But I can tell you it's gonna be, I'm gonna use the lunar tights again. So I'm gonna use those bright neons. I actually did have to order, because you can tell my hair is longer, I actually did have to order a few more from that collection so I have enough to do my whole head for what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be bright and I think we're gonna stick out, you know. And so yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited. I already kind of have ideas of other colors I'm gonna do in like the future months, but like those are just kind of ideas because I like to kind of go with how my color even turns out after I bleach. I mean, I can't have too high of expectations. Like sometimes you just gotta kind of roll with it. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Aaron. Thank you. And then yeah, just so you guys remember, if you haven't been here before, like the comments, these live comments will show up like I think it's within 24 hours. Thank you, Tay. I think that'd be cute too. So live comments will show up within 24 hours and you just gotta kind of hold on to the comment section and swipe over. There's two little dots and it'll show you the live as you go. Ooh, I saw pinwheel sectioning. Come back, your comments. Ooh, I know I like that pinwheel. There's one I really want to do on a human hair wig that I know for a fact I can't do to my own hair by myself. So I'm definitely going to pull a wig out for it because it's like a dream hair kind of thing. I say, I'm going to grab the blow dryer, but I'm not going to do any heat. I'm going to hold it really far away and just do a little light, cool air so we can get these dry. When I braid my hair, I pin curl it up so I get a cool curl with the curl. Ooh, I like that. Hold on. I'm right here, guys. I didn't go far. I did not go far. This fly needs to just get out of here, though. Borrow my son's hairdryer. Really bummed out I couldn't leave my microphone. I don't know what the heck happened to the beginning of the video before. Oops. But I'm kind of bummed my microphone wasn't able to stay in for you guys. All right, shall we? Okay, cool air and this low fan. Give myself some room because these are already, I can feel there's just a slight dampness and I'm guessing you're gonna want the air to kind of blow the way that the curl is going, you know? So I'm gonna try and do this as gently as possible. And just lightly. It's completely cool air. There's no heat coming out of here. You know what I've been wanting to try again, you guys, is like the curly kind of nighttime routine. Because I really liked how my hair looked with all those waves and curls. Wavy curls. So these are already dried and they were damp a second ago. This front one's. Oh man, this is really giving me a workout. This feels like 10,000 pounds to me. I feel like I missed something here. I literally just forgot that you said that. Did you mean pin these up like that I have right now, Erin? When you braid your hair, you pin curl it up so you get a cool curl with the curl. Like what I just kind of like bring these up and like twist them around. I don't know if that's even what you meant. I don't know. I do feel like this would have needed some more volume too, but like I said, if you're doing this and you are using like heat or like a big roller, you could, not a big roller. If you're using heat, using like a curling iron or something, then you could just curl all this to kind of match the top, blend it in. Oh, okay. So I'm like sitting here. I figured, no, you're fine. You're fine. I was just telling the girl when I got dinner, because I got everybody surprise, you know, take out Mexican food for dinner, and so everyone could just chill the night. And the girl there, I went back in because I messed up the order, and I was like telling her, like, you have the best customer service I've ever seen in my life. And as she's switching out the food, she was standing there, she was, I'm so sorry, I don't trust myself or something, and checked it again. I'm like, don't worry, I stand in the kitchen all day. Going, hey guys, what was I in here for? And they're like, I don't know, you didn't tell us. So I totally, not quite sure where that came from, but I'm forgetful. Besides this one, these all feel, these two need a little more drying. I'm totally breaking some of the rules here because I'm getting in a hurry and want to see how it looks. How are all you guys doing, by the way? How's your summer? Is it like hot, cold, perfect? Ugh, I'm making such a mess of this. These are really pretty pastel kind of colors now, though, going with these. I was curious how Minnesota was, because that's where I was not too long ago, or was it 3-4 years ago now. It's raining there. I'll probably be up there next summer, swing through Minnesota. Nice and cool and cloudy. Honestly, all those sound like amazing. I love all that kind of weather. Wash out here in the UK, coldest, wettest summer. Oh no! I'm sorry! That does not sound fun. I know in Minnesota sometimes I would get bummed when it would stay too cold in the summer because I'm like, come on guys, we only have like so much time. Oh, I love storms too. Sometimes they get a little bit scary out there. You know? But besides that, I love them. I remember right before I moved, I was dyeing someone's hair. And the power went out, and we just all banded together, and everyone turned on their phone flashlights, and we finished her hair. Oh my gosh, that fly is huge. What the heck? Why are they always in here? I need to find something to really take care of these flies. All right. I still feel like there's just a little bit of dampness in there. There, I should run the cool water on it a little longer. All right, let me just see if there's anything else that I wrote down about rollers to make sure to let you guys know, and then we'll take them out quick. Oh my goodness. Now I'm gonna go look up like what Turkey is like. That's so cool. I used to have such a gypsy soul. Now I'm like a homebody, but I used to dream about going places like that. On your own in September. Oh, I'm nervous for you. You have to let us know how it goes. I feel about being nervous. So it's good that you're just gonna push through it and put yourself out there and do it, though, because otherwise you have that what if hanging over your shoulders. Just seeing if there's anything else that I really missed for you guys. One person did say that they like when they're taking them out, they kind of use like a hair oil to. Oh no, that was when it was putting it in. They use hair oil for the slip, so never mind. London, where they have heat wave and also when cool. I get you, Saw King on that because I was okay-ish in Minnesota, and then when I got neuropathy and stuff, it's like the cold. I couldn't physically move. I was still needing. I mean, I was paralyzed for a while in general, but then once I started to kind of heal from that, in the winter I was needing wheelchair assistance still. When in the summer I could use more of a cane and get help from people. So the cold definitely was not my friend anymore. But I didn't used to mind it as much. Yeah, the heat. Every time I think of heat, I just laugh because of all the jokes about it's a dry heat or it's a humid heat. I think I can't sleep if it's like too over hot, so I totally feel her when the heat does make me feel sick. The thing I like about it now is just the mobility. It does help. I've been a lot better. I still use my cane, and I still have days I can't move around well, but it's been a lot better. But yeah, like the heat, the middle of summer where I live is a little bit much. But I'll survive it as usual. Oh, Greece. That sounds beautiful. I really want to find a few more kind of places, bucket list to go to. Has anyone ever driven through, what are like the big places? Every state has like their big places. I've always wanted to know what it's like to drive through the redwoods in California. I can't, the sweating gets to me. Hi, Jesse. How are you? Hi, he said, hi, how are you? No, how are you? I'm doing okay. These are just still a little damp, and I noticed we're at 46 minutes, so I'll hurry. San Francisco's in. See, that sounds nice, like the slight humid. I can't do like Texas humidity. I thought I was gonna choke. And it was no offense to Texas, it's just I couldn't handle it. I was younger too. This is like before I even had kids. So I was like, that's awesome. You're making my eyes water. I won't be able to see. The redwoods? Okay, so is that maybe, because that was on kind of the family travel bucket list someday, just to drive through there. So it's good to know that'd be a worth it one. Just trying to make sure I just have a little bit more dampness that's bugging me. You doing okay? I know, sometimes that's a loaded question. Because life's rough out there for just about everybody, I feel like. That is dangerous. Oh my gosh, my mother-in-law the other day, they had gone to the store and her face, I had stopped over there and her face was so red and she didn't know, but it was like, I felt so bad for her. I think my aunt too also can't go out in the sun really because it's just horrible on her. And I just always feel so bad. Oh, okay, that's what I was wondering, if it would be kind of like a cool family thing. My oldest, he's going to be 15 soon. And then, our middle one, he's already going on like the halfway, like to 7. And then our youngest, and it's like, it's just going by so fast. I just want to make sure I kind of just try to get some more time in with them. I'm jealous. That sounds amazing. I feel like I have these like heat flashes, and my husband asked me like something like what I meant by I was hot the other morning. I said it feels like what I would imagine is a premenopause. It's not. I think it's just because of my other health conditions. But I was like, geez, I wonder what that feels like. It must be just horribly rough. All right. Botox, is that like pretty like a kind of walk in and just get it done thing these days, or is that like the thing now? Never got hot flashes. I love hearing everybody's stories. Nosy like that, right? I was gonna say it seems like nowadays compared, I think maybe, well, years and years ago, like, oh my gosh, I'm acting like I'm thinking yesterday. I'm thinking like 17, 20 years ago. But it seemed like now, yeah, like with the Botox, you know, it's maybe just a little bit more affordable, easier to do. More people do it. All right, guys. I'm going to take these out in a second. I pretty much went over just like the kind of beginnerish notes of what you can do. Holy moly! Oh, that number made me sick. That's a lot of money. Oh. Oh man. But I mean, if you have it, you know, good for you to do it. I just oh my gosh, like that was more than my car cost to fix today. I guess it does depend on where you live too. Everything depends on who, what, where, when. Oh, that's cool. I got the nurse friends. Honestly, it's funny because I have tattoos, but I have like a thing about needles. Like, don't even need to go into details. Like, I can't look at them drawing my blood. I always got, you know, kind of teased when I was having my kids because they're like, really can't handle this, but you have tattoos and piercings. I just have a thing. And even my B12 shots, they said I could have them done at home, which I wouldn't with my hands, but have like my husband do it. And I still go in and have them do my vitamin shots and everything because I just, you guys should have seen I got gestational diabetes when I was pregnant with my daughter and I had to do a little diabetes test. I was such a sissy. I don't know what my problem is. I can handle just about anything else. Lip injection. That's cool. You know, honestly, we are trying to save money here. So, like, just noticing, oh, maybe, because I think I was just set to 83 now that you say that. Sorry, I'm just scrolling. If you guys remember, I'm just up here staring. Nice. Yeah, I got the needle phobia. Yeah, so funny. Like, I can handle like tattoos and stuff. I think what freaks me out too is like that when they're actually like injecting stuff into my body. I think it's like, on top of it. But when I was little, they got the shot stuck because they're trying to give me a shot, you know, on my upper butt, and I tensed up and like the needle, I can't remember if it broke off or just got stuck. And I remember just traumatizing me. But yeah, so these feel dry enough. I mean, there is a slight dampness, but it said to at least do it for 15 minutes, 30 minutes. We got light dry. If anything, I'll probably cave and see if I have a really, really light maybe spray just to give it a little volume when we take them out so it actually looks like we did something. I don't have a whole bunch of stuff like that because I don't like using it on my hair. But we might be able to get, what's this? Oh my god, look at this giant can of hairspray. Oh, I lost them. Yeah, my son is like not queasy around that kind of stuff at all. I'm always like, you gonna go in the medical field, dude? So this is Shaping Plus, firm yet flexible, working and finishing hairspray, finishing solutions. It's pretty up high on the hold factor. So I wonder if I should try something a little bit lighter than that. Texture spray wax, light hold. Actually, you know what? This texture spray wax might be okay. Spray between layers or on ends. How about just the world's lightest hit of hairspray? Oh, good. Just making sure I didn't miss any of these. Yeah, I was gonna say with the tattoos, like I don't see the needles or anything, cause like I haven't gotten a tattoo in probably like, oh God, has it been 10 years? Oh, I gotta save money, kids and dogs and stuff. All right, so that's I haven't used this hairspray. It's very light. It's not sticky feeling. So I think I'm going to get away with this. Just a light spray to keep that volume. So it's an Ion Finishing Shaping Plus finishing solutions. Like I said, I haven't tried it. I mainly got this for my son, but he doesn't use it either. But all the Ion products I remember that I got, I was trying to get them where they had a light hold because I don't like feeling the product in my hair. So hopefully this does that. Resist humidity, firm yet flexible, working and finishing hairspray. And I'm going to spray away from my mirror here because I don't want to get all of them. Move a little bit away from everything. Wow, if that doesn't remind me of beauty school. I remember having Ion hairspray from Sally's back then. I've been there, and yeah, that was not fun. I actually had to have them redone more than once after my kids, and yeah, the last time I was like, I don't want to go through any more scar tissue, man. Just fly. And so I actually had to give up that part of my life, and I felt like I was giving up a little part of my what do you call it? Adolescence, my punk days. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I bet that looks neat. Yeah, they definitely got addicting for me, a lot of my tattoos. They definitely have a story. I think one of you mentioned you wanted me to do a video about my tattoos too. Infected. Oh gosh. I've been there with the wisdom tooth. Tooth pain, like, and headaches. I just can't. Nice. Huh. That soda that I probably should not be drinking is warm, and that is gross. You have 4 tattoos? What do you have? Maybe I should do the braids last. I'll start taking these out. It says to start from the last one and then go back to the first. That'd be so cool. All right, so now a lot of people say it's taking them out that is kind of the sucky part. So let's see. I mean, it gave me volume. Oh, cool. That's so cool. Oh, I love you guys. You guys are all so great. Just reading all your stuff. See, this one, I didn't quite curl it, so I can see that one is a little bit more of a pain. I can still feel some slight moisture, but it's definitely doing what it's supposed to be doing. And then if you mess with it a little more, that's cute. It's definitely doing the volume, the wavy volume. That was what is expected. That is what is expected. Ugh. They worked. They're working. Look at that. Got some volume. It looks funny still because I haven't finished it. Thank you. Oh, you guys are all so cool. Yeah, this one, I like how this one went like a whoosh, like an S. I could have sworn I did the same thing. Oh, this one tried to do it too. That was an operator malfunction. So this one was trying to do that same thing. This is really cute. I really like this little oompa loompa thing. So, like I said, they said to go last to first. I'm guessing that's to like avoid tangles and stuff. So I'm gonna. Yeah, wasn't it, Aaron? Weren't you saying that if it's wet to dry, it should last longer than heating it and then rolling them? Right? I was always big hair. And I just was always avoiding this because I honestly thought that you had to, ooh, look at that. I thought that you had to use heat, and I guess you don't. But I want to say that wet, even if my hair was wetter than that, I want to say the wet to dry is going to last longer. And, you know, I used a little bit of curl cream too. Woo. I'm digging this already. Like, it worked. This is cool. Imagine if I had had more rollers too. to kind of give this some volume. But if anyone's watching this, oh, look at that one. Oh, I love Marilyn. That is not a bad thing to be referred to. I just love her. Look, I even got the things, and they're real. Even though they're moles, but my mom used to call them angel kisses. Got a crappy tattoo parlor town. Oh, Ed Hardy, that's sick. That's so cool. That is so cool. Are you kidding me? Oh, you know what? Honestly, guys, we've been recording for, well, exactly an hour now. Dude, that is sick. Honestly, I can't wait to go tell my husband about that. That is so cool. He used to actually do tattoos. He actually did this one on my arm about 11 years ago. So I can't wait to tell him that. That's a really cool story. This is turning out really good considering, like I said, we've been at it exactly an hour and it was kind of a slow start because of everything. And so this is quite a bit of volume. I'm digging it. Honestly, my first tattoo, was I 15? I want to say I was, and it was well, technically my friend's boyfriend did this one with the safety pin, and you can't tell, but there's like literally all these are just hundreds of tiny little dots. So that was technically my first tattoo. Then my first professional tattoo, I wasn't 18, was I got this one, and then the dead Kennedys like the day after that. So that was good times. I've had someone do them with a homemade tattoo gun on it. I've got a lot of tattoos. If you guys want, I can't remember who asked me about doing a tattoo video, but that might be fun. Or we could do a live so we can hear more about everybody's tattoos. 1980. You almost got me singing a 1985. Uh-oh, why is this one tangled? All of them have been coming out so nice. What did I do wrong here? Oh, a little bit of the other one. That was my bad. Here's our front one. Woo! There's our volume, people. And it's light. I used wherever you guys all are. Oh, that is seriously, Aaron, that is so cool. I wish you could see it. It's so cool anyways, even not seeing it. So this is a curl cream I used for my other video. The Curl Rhythm. I got at the dollar store for $5 with the whole set. Oh, I love that too. That's so cute. The little bee and the chakra. I love it. This is definitely giving us what we wanted. I like that. It's cool to hear like all the different years you're getting your tattoos too, because I always think it's interesting how much like color, like even like how hair stuff's changed over the years. But tattoo stuff, man, that's come a long way. Because we'll watch like the tattoo competitions and stuff, and it's insane now what they have. So my curls weren't really all the way dry, so if anything, if those are throwing you off, I'm hoping that I can kind of like mess with this to get that kind of blended in. But it's definitely this. I am really liking all of this. This is just freshly taken out. I haven't tried to kind of style it or do much to it. So it's like, it's just giving everything that it promised, big, loose waves, not too super tight of curls. And I know that if my hair was a little bit shorter, this would have honestly probably been just fine. And it is a little bit damp underneath here still, I can tell, which is going to mess with... It's still being damp underneath there is going to mess with my volume, a little bit. Oh, you got more cool stories. My last tattoo is the best one I got from Leslie Ma. You're so cool! I'm so glad you found this channel. I love it. Okay, let's see. I already did like the hairspray thing, and I don't think I need to add anything else. So if I think I'm just gonna kind of put just a tiny bit of eye-on styling drops, silk drops, just a tiny bit on my hands. Oh God, that is not a tiny bit. I lied. Single stars. Girl, don't you worry. I'm the same age as you, and some of mine are probably would be considered pretty ugly. But don't worry, they got stories behind. Hey, was it Trevor? I can't touch my phone to see if that was you. I just put too much Ion Silk drops on. Hold on. And we just took the rollers out. And I don't know about you guys, but this did give me like a lot of volume. This is really cute. Don't mind the ends, but I need to wash my hands off. Like I was just saying how I didn't want to put too much other stuff on my hair. Thank you. Sorry, I gotta get this off. I put way too much. As I was saying, I was only gonna use a little bit. Like too much came off. Too many silk drops. I think it just definitely depends on how they did it too, because I know I have some that aren't like insanely old, and I feel like they just really dug that ink down, and those ones haven't lasted quite as well. Oh, okay, there you are. Yes, I knew it. Hi, Trevor. Hi, Magpie. Yeah, I'm glad you guys made it. I'm sorry that I tried to like schedule it ahead and stuff, but I feel like, and then YouTube just was a pain in the butt. We don't need to get into all that. Or I'll fall. Oh, it did. Did you see it at the end there though, that they were kind of having trouble hanging on? That's why I'm glad we were able to do this though in that short amount of time. I feel like if my hair, you can't tell, but like underneath it's really damp. Plus I'm sweating, so like my scalp is actually kind of wet because it's hot in here. Oh, I'm sure it still looks absolutely great. Like, God, I think this pink is probably like 15 years old, or no, I say 11 years, and it's still pink. I think a lot of it has to do with too, like if you're like out in the sun with your tattoos and stuff like that too, like definitely. Well, I really like this. I don't know about you guys. I didn't know I was gonna have this entire kind of side part, but I'm really digging that. And I was gonna put a little bit of, I guess I still can. Anyways, if my scalp like wasn't wet like it is because I'm a little bit sweaty, I feel like it would have even more volume. It's just I could tell it's kind of being weighed down a wee bit by me. But I really, really do like this. Oh, don't you worry, dear. I love video games. I just don't have time to play them, and my youngest doesn't let me. Yeah, and I just have kind of like the wavy hair. So I'm not sure on like super curly hair how Velcro rollers would be. I know maybe if you have like really curly hair, what do you think, Erin? Would you be better off using like I think like the rollers like we were talking about for beauty school, like for more where you get your hair wet and really take maybe those sections. But I feel like, yeah, the dry rollers probably would tangle easier. Because mine is like a wavy curly, so I'm definitely not the best. You can see actually where it's still kind of wet. It's just like a different kind of curl. If you use the next step size down rollers, it'll last longer. Fringe. I guess I always call them bangs. Yeah, I'm actually getting it. Like I said, the haircut's on the 27th, so I was thinking I'll just hop on here while I'm getting ready that morning. Here, I'll flip it to the other side, see how it looks. When I'm getting ready that morning and kind of run through what I have her, and then double check, while I'm getting my haircut with her on kind of like what exactly she does. But I do it like to get it cut a certain way to give me this volume, but it's like growing out. Like you could tell, like this top section's way down here. So luckily it's curled, but it gets to a certain point where I need it like thinned out, and I need it I like to get it like texturized. Yeah, and it's just kind of getting to the point where when it grows out, it's bulky in the wrong places and it's hot. But I am excited to cut the back some. I think that's gonna like make me feel so much less hot. I know, honestly, I was always just strictly straighten my hair. This is the first time since I was like young, and my mom would kind of make me try to embrace the curls or waves or whatever. I have straight hair, but torture. Yeah. I'm getting a trim and freshening up my style. The trim, I always tell her to leave my lengths because we're trying to grow it out. So I'm gonna leave the lengths, but I almost, like I said, I almost always revamp everything. I will be going bangs, but not until it's winter, not until winter. It's just too hot for that kind of business right now. I was gonna say, I think when my hair was shorter, it was always kind of more straight, and then the longer it gets, the more kind of wavy and crimpy it gets. Oh, it's cut day for you tomorrow. Cool. I finally scheduled for the 27th. Trevor, we're gonna do it. I could have went tonight, but I didn't find that out until late last night. So yeah, it's humid in here. Oh good, they're still in there. So I didn't find that out till late last night, but I'm gonna make it in on the 27th because we're bleaching my hair. We're gonna do it. So it's probably better as long as I'm really, really careful with my ends for her to trim it after I bleach it anyways. Thinning shears. I used to have my own thinning shears, you know, from beauty school and stuff. It's definitely something, you know, just try not to go too crazy. Me, though, now that I have, like, longer hair, I like to go to her because I just can't see what the heck I'm doing back there, you know, as far as cutting. It throws out my perception so bad. It gets too heavy, yeah. Yep, when it gets heavy, you do lose that volume. I'm just looking up if I missed anything. Missed anything. Anythings. No Velcro for curly, use the wire mesh. Okay. So I looked up, so Erin was letting us know that for the curly hair, use the wire mesh rollers. It's not the Velcro. So yeah, we'll go back down here. What colors am I gonna do next? It's a surprise. But don't worry, it's like really soon. Like I'm literally gonna bleach it. Like I was telling them, I'm honestly so hot. Like this looks really pretty, but I'm sweating in here. I'm already like trying not to put my hair up. Maybe if I just really, really lightly put the back, I won't have such a heat stroke. There, this is what it would look like if you had short hair. The colors are a surprise, but I will tell you guys that it's going to be Lunar Tides again. It's going to be some of the colors that we've already used. It's just going to be, and it's going to be really big and bold and bright and everything. I do like this volume. This is nice. It's giving me all that without heat. I'm sweating. I'm so sorry, guys. Get your hair cut 3 times a year. Oh my gosh, 8 inches off? Holy moly. I go about once a year. I go about once a year, twice a year. It's kind of a budget thing and a time thing. So I try to at least go once a year. I know I should go twice a year. But I do the same thing. I'm just kind of like leave the length. You know, cut off what you absolutely have to. And then, yeah, I really like to give it all that texture. And then I have her thin it out. And then I'm good to go for quite a while. Is anyone else just really digging this, like, this whole front section here? I feel like even if I had gotten up and just put one of those in. I've never really liked my bangs before. I'm really liking this. This is nice. Glad we did this. Oh. I'm honestly sweating so much, it's definitely affecting my hair. I look like a plucked chicken. That's funny. You're silly. Oh, man. Nothing like, sorry, my nose rings for good. Nothing like kids and scissors. My hair does tangle easy. Ooh, French twist. Oh, man, I had to cut my son's hair during the pandemic. And it's, it's not that I knew how to do it. I actually was a lot, if you believe it, I was better with, like, I like coloring hair. But men's cuts is a lot of what we got, where I was going to school. We got a lot of fades and a lot of men's cuts. So I was comfortable doing his hair, but he liked, going in and getting it done. And I just remember, the quarantine was a fun time. And his hair is so thick, it would almost always break my, I didn't have, like, the best hair cutters because, I had to work with what we had in the country. And yeah, his hair would just break him because it's so thick. I thank you. I like the flip too. Hair twist takes 30 seconds. I think I hear someone in the kitchen. They're like, are you still in there? Oh gosh. I'm messing with it too much. I don't know, but I do like it. I wish I wasn't so sweaty, and I'm sure if I would have put, more styling stuff in it. But really, like I said before, like the biggest point of this is like I wanted that like volume, the big wavy volume. I think I accomplished that. Oh my God. Sorry, I scared the crap out of myself. Not literally. Oh my God, that scared me so bad. I'm easily scared. This fly is probably driving me the most crazy. Aww. I remember I was supposed to color an ex's hair red, and all they had in that small country town was splat, and it turned like pink, and he had to go to work. The good times. I trim my hair at home, wolf cut at home. Well, we all know who Brad Mondo is, I'm sure, but I definitely know the hair Buddha because he did that reaction video where a lot of you found me, and like that seriously made my day. So I've been checking out a lot more of his videos on how he does stuff too. I bought a wig because I wanted to try that a while. That was one of the reasons I bought the wig. Was it you that asked me to also do that wolf haircut? Or give it a shot? But yeah, thanks for reminding me because I bought one of those synthetic wigs to give that a shot. So I'll have to round back around to that. So let me know how that goes for you, hon. I hope it goes well. All right. Besides the heat stroke, I think that this went well with the rollers. I'm not upset about it. Yeah. And I literally talked about any like notes that I put on there for it. And thanks to all of you guys being so healthy. I'm definitely messing it up like from where it was. But it's big and foofy. And none of the products that I put in it, I like that I can't really tell that I have them in there. That's a big deal for me. My hair. This is why I'm shaving the back of my neck when we get my hair cut. You guys, look at how, like, this is just soaked right here. This is just from sweat. Right here. Like all this, where it's already damaged. So yeah, see how that's just like soaked in sweat? It's just going to cause nothing but 24/7 breakage. And it already did break from the one bleach that we did down here. Because it overprocessed. So I feel like even just that part, it's absolutely soaked, and it shouldn't be like that sweaty or that bad. So I think I'm definitely going to go down that road, but. Oh, I feel you on that. That's why I only go once a year. I think it's like $45 when I get my hair cut. And that's why I only go once a year, because honestly, she's the only one I found that I actually like when she does it. Like, literally, no offense to anyone in my past or whatever if they happen to see this, but I'm just saying she's the only one that has ever done it. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you so much. I will see you in a year when I can afford this $45 haircut. But besides that, I can't pay for, I get that or afford it. I think the last time when I was like paralyzed and I couldn't even move or lift my arms for like so long, I did get my hair cut and colored for my birthday that year. I wanted to treat myself. I saved up all year. It cost me like $250. And oh my gosh, like it just no. Just no. Never again. It was so bad. I ended up spending $10 and fixing it myself, and it looked like so much better. And I'm not trying to dog anybody out there in the world. I'm just saying after that, I just started, once I got my health back and I was able to even do anything to my hair, I just started to color it myself because I was just over it. I'm jealous if you cut your, I wish, I just cannot. I think now that it's longer, I guess the best I could probably do would be to get some of the ends, but plus I just have so many layers and, no, you don't have to be perfect. Of course not. Honestly, my whole life, I usually would. I had it short and just big and choppy. And yeah, I could have cared less. It didn't really, my hair never really, I don't think you could have even been able to tell. because it just had so much texture and layers and everything, like, is insane. And being shorter, I don't think you could have told it was, I think it was uneven no matter what. Aw, you're sweet. I try to tip as, you know, as well. I try to save up that part of it too. Oh my gosh, 120 haircut. I can't even. Sounds like my mom, rest in peace. I didn't like going to those salons with her. I was just like, why do you do this? I can cut my own hair and cosmet. Yeah, the curls hide it. I keep my hair up to protect it. Yeah, I usually have to have my hair up because it's just too much. Trevor, I'm all the way up to your message about like the live, everybody. If you're on mobile, close out a chat to like it. My basic stylist cannot do texturizing. Yeah, it's like one of my, I really like the texturizing just because I'm still, and you know, like you can tell as I'm doing right now, I like to go like this, and I get big and up and poofy. But yeah, this time of year, I just want it always off of my neck. Like, it's just too much. This is probably the hardest. Oh, better not use that clip. This is probably the hardest it's been for me growing my hair out. All this stuff I gotta do. Oh, hearts. I do notice too, what I'll do sometimes is I'll just do like just the quick pigtails so that this is all kind of cooling me off because I just can't handle it. I try my best to help promote the functions of lives at work. Oh, you're sweet. Thank you, Trevor. I don't know much about it. I'm just winging it, you know, so I appreciate that. Textured after the cut. I do like that she'll sit there and once it's all dry and styled and everything, well, she'll kind of go and say, is there any pieces that, you know, look off or miss? And she's real like patient about kind of just getting it right to where I want it with that. Really excited to get my hair cut. I think the ends are looking like okay-ish. I'm really hoping that we can save them. Hopefully the bleach doesn't destroy them. I was going to say, I'm going to get going here in just a second too. Good night, Misty. She's probably right. It is a Thursday night. Oh, you're so sweet, Trevor. I'm so glad that you made it here. And that's why I've kind of just been hanging out for the last few minutes, just seeing how everyone's doing before I go, because it's nice. I love seeing all you guys. Oh, we love you too, Misty. Get some water. Sweet dreams. Oh, I see, Erin. Yep. Like I said, everyone's situations are different, you know. I think having everyone has different, you know, costs and living and stuff. But like I honestly, like I did used to save up every year like $200. And I'm like, I worked my butt off all year. Like, I want to go get my hair done. But what made me stop was I was just always getting disappointed. You know, I went and paid $300 for this one to lighten my hair. And we don't even get into that story, but it was horrible. That was probably the worst experience I've ever had. And I was just so sad. I think I was just at the wrong place at the wrong time, though. Like, she was talking about how she wanted to, like, leave her job. And so I think I just happened to be collateral damage. I really like this. Even if I just put one of those curlers in the top, I just like this little kind of zhuzh without having to use heat. Oh. Right, sorry, I'm just about done if you needed it, if you need it in here. Pacific. Let's see, what time is it here right now? It's 9 o'clock. Oh, thank you. I think it's an amazing community too. Like, ever since I started this channel, every time I get on here, even just making videos or seeing how you guys are doing, everyone's just so positive and just, I love it. I feel blessed that all of you guys found it here. Especially with the coloring, huh? Yeah. Especially if you're used to doing it yourself. You're like, yeah. I think that's hard too when you let someone else color your hair and you probably have different expectations too. That's midnight vibes. Happy Pride to you too, dear. All right, well, I guess that's a good hint for me to start. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. That's good to know. I was wondering. Oh yeah, because I know in Minnesota is it like 2 hours ahead right now, or is it 1 hour? Where I live now is super confusing when it comes to daylight savings time and stuff. So that's just kind of a big mess. But yeah, I'm just gonna say good night, everybody, and just so you guys know, like I said, I'm gonna have a brand new video up like in the morning or before noon. Oh wow. But it's worth it, isn't it? Like once you find that one person that you really like and trust with your hair, it's just such a nice breather. Like it's just like a mental health day, man. So you don't need to be going in there getting all stressed out and making it worse. It's supposed to, I don't know, personally me, no matter who or what, or even if it's just a friend of mine, I just want them to be happy and feel good before they leave. Like I had somebody rush my son when he was younger and she's like, hurry up, like I have stuff to do, and she's like yelling he's 9, like and he was not even, I don't know, I maybe I'm just one of those people. Good night, sweetie. Oh yeah, I guess so yeah, good night to all you guys too, and then basically I'm gonna have a new video up in the morning, and then after you guys see that video, my hair, and the next video we're doing my roots and then bleaching the rest of my hair. And then I'm putting in the bright colors. Good night, Mag. Bye. Sweet dreams. So yeah, lots of cool stuff. So I hope you guys will enjoy all that. And then I'm gonna do the bright neon colors, and I'm actually gonna put those in before I get my hair cut. So we're gonna be moving, we're gonna be rolling, we're gonna be like doing a whole bunch of stuff. So I really appreciate all you guys. Oh, I just love how nice you guys all are. See, the world is just, it's life. Why we don't need to be negative. Like I have trouble being negative to myself and everything, but it's just, I don't know why it's so hard for some people to be nice to each other. Like, why? There's enough negativity in the world. Ooh, I don't drink anymore, but I'm totally fine with anybody else drinking. I'm just not one of those people that can do it. So, but it doesn't bother. But that's awesome when there's a wine tasting. I wish I would have had the personality where I could have like actually drank correctly, but I do not, and that is totally fine. It was fun hanging with you too, Erin. Yeah. Oh, sweet dreams. Oh, I didn't even see that. I had to scroll up. Hey, Sierra. Good night. Oh, thank you for being on there, Trevor, too, because without my glasses, I miss a lot of these. I drove. I was gonna say, isn't that how the wine tasting is on like the movies? You're, sip it and spit it out. Oh my gosh. I really hope that I get to see some of these beautiful places that you guys talk about. Like, yes. Oh gosh. Thank you for yes. And then remember, chats won't show up for like 24 hours or less. But yeah, I'm going to make sure that this uploads so we can come back and look at all this stuff. So yeah, please do put the link for the wig channels so I want to start learning about that stuff too, for sure. Yeah. Trevor, I'm so stupid. But no, Erin was talking about the wig channel where what was the name of the channel? Is it a male or a female channel that they do? I can't remember the name because I'm having a brain fart. But she was talking about a really good channel for wigs. And it's like, how far up is it? Do you remember, Erin? Well, yeah, you were the one that said it, so obviously. I feel like I'm scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. I can't find it. It's up too far. Oh, I know Stella Cini. I've seen her videos too, yeah. It's kind of hard not to in the hair community. Got the hair Buddhas, the Ainslin, Stella. Okay, yeah, it's a wig guy that has basic videos. Thank you, Erin. I couldn't remember what the name of the channel was. Bobby. I won't forget now. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was Jigger Guy. Okay, so Bobby with wigs. I'm excited. I'm actually gonna go check that out after I get off of here to unwind for the night. So thank you so much. I don't know about you guys, but I like it, and I'm super sweaty, so I think it worked out really well. I hope you guys read the comments. If anyone else is seeing this live later, read the comments. There was some really good advice in here on rollers and wigs and stuff, and just everybody's just awesome in general. So go ahead and check them out. Not much of a wine drinker, whiskey, beer, tequila. I don't drink a whole lot. I'm more of an occasionalist. Yeah. See, if I could have done that, the occasional drinker, I would have been fine. I definitely didn't do that. I was more of a functional alcoholic. And I feel like I did it to numb emotions and pain, and it just ended up getting cirrhosis of the liver. So like I even tell my kids, like, you know, if you drink someday, that's like totally fine. Just don't overindulge like me because it just ends badly. And so I'm kind of just happy to be alive these days. You know, so for me, I'm totally fine being around other people that drink. It doesn't bother me like whatsoever. Just definitely not something that I can do. Actually, my husband doesn't drink either. I think he's actually been sober from that for a few years more than me, actually. So yeah, it's definitely each their own different situations. Yeah, so you get it then, Trevor. Yep. I was definitely like a functional one, but I also have seen what it can do on the other. How do I say this? Like I was so addicted to the alcohol and I was working more than one job that I wouldn't drink to get drunk. I literally kind of had to drink so I wouldn't be sick. Like my body was addicted to it. But it's funny because I actually used to not like drinking before that because I've seen how different kinds of alcoholism is, and it was hard to watch a lot of people throughout my life, you know, and how alcohol was for them. I'm not like there's no one specific I'm pointing out, but I just in general, it just, and I've seen how it affects other people, different situations. A lot of your friends are sober, good. I know a lot of people that have gotten sober from other things too. And I feel like the numbers are going up of people that are starting to kind of decide that they love themselves and that they want to take care of themselves. And it's just really good to see because it sucks. It sucks when people are hard on themselves. It makes me emotional, definitely. Like I wish there was just not this stuff in the world, but it's how it is. Exactly, Trevor. Someone would try to get me to drink, and I go, I don't feel. Yeah, and you shouldn't push it. Like I've had some people after I quit drinking that were you know, uncomfortable at first, like, you know, oh, we don't have to like have a beer around, or like when they come over to like something at my place before I moved here. No, it's totally fine. You know, it doesn't bother me at all. But yeah, you shouldn't be pushing it on. I don't like the pushing, the peer pressure. It's not fair to anybody, no matter your situation. Math, oh, geez. I don't know if I'm allowed to say if I don't know how if I'm allowed to say that word. Sorry, I was just reading the comment. But yeah, those two, wow, like I'm sure we all got stories, guys, but that one definitely took out a lot of people. And I know right now it's the one that starts with F. I used to think you know, like I don't know if am I allowed to say like the names? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that stuff or if it's like a trigger thing, but you know what I mean? There's just it's just insane. It's actually really crazy, like the world of that and what they do, like medical, and how they can make it so like that people for pain, because a lot of people can't like absorb stuff in their bodies or lungs, or a lot of people can't smoke because they have oxygen tanks. So I think it is cool how they're making a lot of that like medicinal now and finding ways to really like single out. Honestly, I feel like what saved me, they said my cirrhosis, like I was supposed to get a liver transplant, and you know that's like inflammation of the liver. And they said, and I had been taking this was in Minnesota at the time, so it was just CBD. There was no THC in it that I would get from this place, this shop. But basically, later on, I learned that like I was taking it because I didn't want to take the gabapentin or anything because my nerves were dying, and because of my liver, I wanted something just all natural. So I tried CBD, and then the inflammation, they said they'd never seen anything like it, started to go down, and I somehow avoided a liver transplant. I mean, I obviously quit drinking too, But, I just always wonder if a big part of that was that CBD, just that anti-inflammatory. That's the one, Trevor, I was talking about. Oh my goodness. Just so sad. Yeah. I take the, yeah. I hear like no matter what these days, if you just give everything a little bit of humor, it's just healthier for you, anyways, in general. My dad passed away back in February from, oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. That's horrible. Jesse, just so you know, I was reading yours, Jesse. That's so sad. I think it's losing someone is hard, and when it's like in a situation like that, I'm so sorry. Oh, sweetie, my heart goes out to you, my friend. But yeah, no, I'm sorry, Trevor. I read that one too. Long-term lover is a wake and bake person, so I hate when people. No, I totally get that too. Like everyone has definitely different experiences with different things. I'm just I'm so glad that I love that you guys are just all able to talk about all these like different stories and differences of opinions and like just just talk about it. Seems like a lot of times out there online everyone is just so quick to not like to hear how other people's opinions are. So I really appreciate how you guys are just all so cool. I'm so lucky getting to meet all of you guys. CBD and the two. Oh, okay. Thank you, Trevor. I didn't know that. Thank you for about the liver thing. Yeah, like, because after my liver started to slowly heal, all my other health problems started. So it's been a long, long 6 years, but I still remember them telling me I had a few weeks to live. And I just remember it's just me and my oldest son, just us two at the time. And I don't want to get into the relationship I was in, but it was not healthy at that time either. And so I really fought, you know what I mean? Like I fought to walk again. Like I fought for that liver to heal. It's crazy. It got me to where I am now. I'm really grateful. Really grateful. I know it's my problem. I get it, Aaron. Sorry the pressure on you. Yeah, the CBD and sometimes the THC can have like the adverse effects. Like some people it helps with some pain and anxiety. Some people it doesn't. But I also totally understand that people it just makes them uncomfortable, maybe because of experiences or things like that. Like absolutely. Yeah, exactly. Just like the alcohol. Exactly. That's why you guys are all so awesome. See, we're all just hanging out. It's like so nice to not have anxiety and be able to talk about these things. It just seems like in this day and age, everyone's just kind of, I don't know, negative. None of you guys are. Like, I really enjoy it. I mean, obviously, we're all going through some stuff. I'm not saying we're all running around like, yay! But I mean, it's just cool. You guys are just so down to earth. I appreciate that. It's refreshing. Yeah, I was going to say, I know it's definitely, I suppose just like anything else, right? Might work for someone, might not. But I am going to tell you or say good night because I'm really excited. I'm going to actually go relax, see who in the family is awake, and hang out with the huzzy, maybe catch some TV before he falls asleep. And you know what? I even tell like my kids and stuff, like anything can be an addiction, right? Like working out, eating, pot, all that stuff. Like I feel like you can literally, it's definitely like all on how you handle it, right? I can see that I bet I haven't been to California in quite a while. But when I go, I guess I'm just a tourist, so I guess I wouldn't really know. Yeah, the liver. I saved my liver. I got other health problems after that are unrelated to the liver, but I feel like I really needed that to happen. And like it's honestly a little bit traumatizing, the whole story behind all of it and what happened, but like I try to look back, like I forget I was there because I repress it so much. But like I just wouldn't be here and be like how I am and how things are now without any of that. I would have still been just stuck in my head. So I feel blessed for everything. Oh, my son went through that phase too with the video games. I was gonna say I used to game a lot actually. I just, like I said, I don't have time these days. And my youngest one, she doesn't like me playing them. I've tried to have her play with our middle son, and she just wants me to give up the remote, which is totally fine. That'd be cool. That's funny you bring up the liver study because when I was 17, I had cervical cancer cells removed. Oh, sweet dreams, Maria. I know I need to get off of here. I'm just chit-chatting away. Physical, weed is mental. You know what? I'm going to just be honest with you guys. You know what was hardest for me out of everything? Even harder than alcohol? Cigarettes. Like, they've had a hold on me since I was like 12 years old. I'm not exaggerating. It is insane. I've quit a couple times, but it is so insane. So bad for me. Why is it so hard for me with the cigarettes? Like, oh, anyways. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, Aaron. It's actually ironic. I saw an Instagram post not that long ago about someone famous fell and died falling in the shower, and a lot of the comments were going off about how they've never heard of that happening to anyone, and that's actually how my aunt passed away. It's not funny. It's just funny seeing everyone fighting about how that's not possible, and I'm like, oh, what happened to me? That's crazy. You just never know, man. You just never know. Whether you're in perfect health or sick or anything, we don't ever know. I try to remind myself that all the time. I hate them too, Aaron. I hate them too so much. I really do. I can't even stand. It's like, oops. What if I use too much or have too much coffee? I've been noticing with my health problems lately that the caffeine, I notice, makes my tremors and everything so bad. But I like need caffeine, I swear. It's another addiction. Need my coffee. Oh man, good times. Oh, yeah, I love that. Ah, the teeth thing. Oh, I don't even want to get into that. I swear. I used to smoke 2 packs a day. Good job, Jesse. I'm so, like I said, I've quit, when I was pregnant and everything, with my kids, and then once when I was in a group home, and then I feel like it's just always something I'm battling with. So, coffee, caffeine is good. Oh, is it good for autoimmune? Okay, so maybe I just need to get over maybe I just don't drink as much caffeine. Does that help? You know what? I will let you guys go because I know a lot of you guys have to go to bed. But speaking of like all this stuff, you guys, this 1 week from today, like next Thursday, is my big appointment. Like the one where if I wouldn't have got my car fixed, we probably would have all been in a horrible accident on the freeway, according to the person that fixed it. So I got very lucky. But yeah, I'm going to that big appointment next Thursday. So like, I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know, depending on how that goes, maybe I'll just hop on. I don't want to schedule a live because I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know what shape I'm going to be in after this appointment. But maybe I'll just hop on here and see. Maybe I'll just hop on live later on and see how it goes. So, yeah, autoimmunes are all different. I'm not saying, I don't even know, like, that's why I was bringing that up. I don't even know. I got tested for all the different autoimmune stuff, and it was all negative, but just, I have people that I know personally, and then actually a lot of you on here that talk about your autoimmune. And so, yeah, I know they're all different, but, like, I just totally lost my train of thought. But you know what I mean, right? So when I saw that, I was like, so basically what I meant is, I'm going to my doctor next week. I did test negative for that, but like I feel like they feel like mine's mimicking an autoimmune, and I don't know. I have like all this list of stuff wrong that I could probably list off, but it's late already. We don't have to do that today. Drink tea. Coffee hasn't been causing. I have a gastroparesis on top of it with my stomach, but I feel like the caffeine's not too bad for that. I feel like my biggest problem is just like how it affects like my tremors. I feel like I always have like this anxiety kind of going up. But I know Oh my God, I'm sorry for all you guys. I know autoimmune stuff sucks. All I know for sure is that I can get like sick really easily and stuff like that because I don't have a good immune system. Like as far as like what they might diagnose me with, I don't. I went to like one of those places. What is that? A rheumatoid arthritis doctor where they go and they test you for different autoimmune diseases. Like I went there and they said I was in the clear. So now we're going in a whole nother direction because I got like lesions on my brain and stuff. So we're getting somewhere. It's just taken 6 years of testing. A lot of you guys with your autoimmune, you might know what that's like. Just going through test after test and getting somewhere eventually. You are super chill, Aaron. You're just super chill in general. It's a fly. Immune. Oh, okay. So that's like different. See, I don't know. I only know as I go through things or learn from other people. See, I'm learning so much today. Okay, that's inflammation. Okay, I thought that it was like. So they must have just sent, because they told me that they sent my blood out to like a lab in California that would test me for like autoimmune diseases and stuff. So maybe they just did that test there at that office too to see. But yeah, I guess I didn't have to go back there because all those tests came negative. So I don't know, I guess, but Thursday for sure, because I got like this list of stuff that's wrong that we already know is wrong that I'm being treated for. But this big one is bugging like me and the doctors, and I'm finally going to get an answer. So we'll see. Okay, the RA test. Okay. Mine too. My stomach, they had me do this test where you eat like the radioactive like eggs on toast and they take a picture every hour. And that's how they found out I had severe gastroparesis. Like, I can't remember the numbers, but like a normal stomach will operate at like a 90 and mine operates at like a 10. And so to try and avoid like feeding tubes and stuff, I've had to really just almost be on like a liquid diet, but I'm not really good at following it. So then it's like a whole thing. You know, people laugh at the word constipation, but I know people that, and me, that have been hospitalized from stuff like that. I have a specialized email diagnosis. I have a POTS. Oh, wow. Oh, sweet. Raynaud's, that one I have heard before. I was asked about that one about 5 years ago at physical therapy. I learned a little bit about Raynaud's. Yeah, fingers crossed, exactly. Oh, wow. See, and when I first started this channel, I was nervous to say that I had health problems, and then I'm so glad I started saying it because I just felt like it's such a big part of like it's a new normal. Like it's kind of a part of who I am, and I just felt like I was just trying to hide me, and I finally just accepted like this is how you are, this is how it is, and I'm really glad I did because getting to hear what all of you guys are going through is just so inspirational. And on top of it, Trevor, don't you have like those allergies to stuff? And like, oh my gosh, you poor thing. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I'll let you guys go. But okay, Trevor, next Thursday, maybe I will then if you guys want. I'll let you guys know how my appointment went. And I'll just hop on live later on that night. Or about this maybe same time or 7 or something. We'll see how it goes. And even if it goes horribly wrong, maybe I'll just still hop on here. Do something with my hair. Do just whatever. And I was in denial. Yeah. Once I accepted it, it's been easier to like focus on like therapy for myself. Because until then, when you're just I'm really good at repressing. Done it my whole life. Because to be honest, like little things now, like these car problems or, you know, like just things like that, like I feel super blessed because the life that I lived in the past made me who I was. But before I even had kids, like, guys, let's just say I'm happy that these are my problems now. Like, I'm so happy. I feel blessed every morning that these are my problems, to be honest. Like, your physical, okay, yeah, your physical next Wednesday. Yes, let's do that. Sounds good, Trevor. And yes, with the smoking, yeah. You know what else, too, is with the I really want to avoid having to get amputation or anything. Like my neuropathy is just so bad. That's another reason why it's good that I'm warmer now where it is. But it's just so bad with my legs, and I know that any type of like cigarette smoke, like it's just messing with, what do you call it? Help me out here, circulation, circulation. And I just have a lot of stuff that I just need to crack down on because it's like, it's not fun to wait until you're stuck in the hospital because I've been there. Especially when you got people at home that depend on you. It's like, gotta get your butt in there. Even if you don't have anyone at home depending on you, love yourself, get your butt in there. Yeah, it does. Like a year, 6 years feels like less than a year. That's so true, Trevor. All right, Aaron, I'm still trying. I'm glad I have you guys all doing the same thing because I think a lot of us expect like instant results. And a physical therapy years ago taught me anything that it could take a few years, but it does help over time. Oh yeah, constipation is. Yes, exactly. You did your intense MRI. Well, fingers crossed for you, Aaron. I know they wanted my lower back MRI that I canceled my hair appointment for, and then of course the insurance, as usual, is being a pain in the butt. So even though I have to get MRIs every single year, it seems like every single time it's a battle, and I don't understand why. That is life. MRIs do suck. The last MRI I got, it actually like went semi like fast. I don't know if it was like a newer machine, but I remember having to be there like 4 hours one time to get all my MRIs done. And this last time it was like really quick and it was like a bigger machine. So I don't know if they're like changing machines or if I got lucky. But yeah. Okay. Well, I feel terrible that I'm gonna get going, but we've been hanging out a minute, you know, just almost 2 hours, which went by really fast actually. You're on the spectrum. I'm on the spectrum. So I can decide. Oh, nice. Yeah, insurance. See, it's interesting you said that, Aaron. I actually, oh my gosh, my daughter has an appointment too at the end of the month, like a big one about something related to that too, Aaron. Lots of stuff happening over here, you guys. And I'll catch you up in the bleach video, but I'm going to a concert in July. I'm nervous. I'm going to make sure I bring my cane and I'm going with my husband, but it's like a big deal and haven't been in a very, very, very long time. And this particular band I'm really excited about, but I will get in another time. I love all your guys' personalities. That's why it's so easy to just sit here and hang out. I wouldn't normally be able to sit here this long and get antsy. Oh, did they do, I hate when they inject that. Yeah, I haven't been in a very, very long time. My husband was able to get like the tickets cheap. I want to say $80 for each has to be for each. But it was like, it was really affordable. And I was like, we don't even care like where we sit. Plus I got to bring my cane anyway. So, but, I'm like freaking out about it, but I don't want to get into it because like I'm really excited. It's like a bucket list for both of us. Like we've been to a lot of shows in our past when we were younger. We've known each other since junior high. But so this is like a big deal. It's pretty cool. But I'm going to let you guys go to bed. And you guys are all absolutely amazing. Oh, I'm sorry, Aaron. Honestly, I don't know about you guys, but just walking into those doctor's offices, I just get instant, like my heart starts racing. And for some reason, no matter how many times I've been put under, there's something about like right when they're about to put me under that I start kind of having like a panicky feeling. I don't know why that is. It's just a nice nap, but I'll tell you. Oh man, I was gonna wait till the bleaching video to tell you, but I guess I can just tell you. Do you just want to know the band now, or do you want to wait till I'm bleaching my roots? I can tell you now if you want. I'll let you decide. Oh, that's Dr. Oh man, don't get me started on some of these doctors. I think you're lucky if you get a nice one. I remember I was getting all excited when I had a colonoscopy, and I remember them telling me, "Oh, this is gonna like empty everything out." No, it didn't, because I can't have that luxury. I can tell you now if you don't want to wait, but I'm gonna be bleaching my roots, and I thought it would give us something to talk about while I'm stuck in your bleaching my roots forever. Good. I like, at least it's a nice doctor. Maybe I did mention it. Did I mention it? Maybe I did. Did I? Maybe I did. I'll just tell you. No, okay. It's Blink 182. I'll just say it now. But yeah, no, they're like the reason I even played bass guitar or anything. So I'm like, I don't know. I know it's probably biased. A lot of people might not like them, but I've like literally loved them since I was young and just never stopped. And then I already said it. Oh no, I'm so sorry. But there's like a whole big story that goes into it anyways. So yeah, but it's a huge big deal for us. Like I said, we've been to a bunch of other ones, but this, and I think it's their last time. Say goodbye to all my curls because I'm dying in here. Yeah, they've definitely been around. I've been listening to them since I was like literally so young. They still had their like original drummer, but once they had Travis start, it really kicked off. But yeah, goodbye curls. It's hot, and plus I'm gonna go get comfy for bed, and I have like my satin like hair thing on that side of the house, so I'm gonna pop that on so that my ends don't get too fried. And I'm gonna definitely go get into like it's just so hot and humid in here. But yeah, curls speak out. But yeah, I know a lot of people. I've been to like a lot of shows, but this is like, it's just one of those ones, and it's supposed to be their last time playing, so we're all good to go. But thank you for hanging out with me. I'm sorry I'm getting so antsy. I'm just sweaty hot, and I'm totally ready to go eat whatever leftovers that I still have out there, because I decided to be like really naughty and get some Mexican food for everybody. So I'm going to treat myself to a little bit of Mexican food and just not too much, too crazy, so my tummy doesn't hurt. All right, good night, goodbye, everybody. Sweet dreams. The fly is saying goodbye to you. I just saw it. You guys are all so lovely. And I don't know how to exit out but I think that fly needs to go away. Okay, there it is. Goodbye. Sweet dreams, everybody. And thank you so much.